Well, hi, a very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf. Hope I find you well. Today, a very special kit indeed. So, really hard to get hold of one of these kits. As I understand it, they're only actually being sold in Japan. They're not being pushed out worldwide, and certainly not available here in the UK. I think it's mainly to do with the licensing for the renowned branding. So yeah, I've had to buy this one in Japan and bring it over to the UK. Certainly a kit that I was very keen on getting, and yeah, been looking forward to opening it up and seeing what's inside. As you can see, this is the Mazda 787B. This is the first Japanese made car to take the overall victory in the 24 hours of Le Mans, and the kit itself was first released by Tamiya in 1995 and was notable for its green moulding in the framework for the chassis. It was then re-released again in 96 with a pre-painted body, and then it's, as far as I can tell, it's been out of production all these years, and was released this year as a limited run. The kit is 47518, which, because it's a kit with 47 at the beginning, I believe it's a limited run. And well, the box art says it all. I mean, this is superb. It's going to be an absolute job to paint. This kit doesn't come painted. We'll have a look inside in a moment, but I just thought I'd go round the box very quickly. So on the bottom here, it says ready to assemble RC model kit. Rigid composite chassis, uses ABS plastic bathtub with a space frame and FRP plate. Independent coilover sprung front suspension, and features a rear CVA oil damper, spur gears with built-in ball differentials, and a sport tune motor. The usual things on here, not suitable for under 14s, and yeah, model may vary from the images on the box. Now, I'm expecting the chassis, when I do get around to building this, to be very similar to the Mercedes that I built before, but it's the body and the livery that I'm really looking forward to. I really do love this. It looks an absolutely wonderful car. Now, just on the side of the box, we got a lovely picture of the built model there, with those very unique wheels. And then it gives some information about the model kit. It says the RC model assembly kit recreates the Mazda 787B, which took the famous endurance race victory in 1991. The length of the model is 475mm, width 217 and height 106. And then it repeats itself. Composite chassis featuring plastic bathtub with front and rear space frames, an FRP plate on underside, sorry about that. The front is an independent coil sprung kingpin suspension setup, and the rear is a 3-point design with a CVA damper. 1.5mm thick FRP T-bar. Front and rear ground clearance is respectively adjustable in 2 to 3 steps using spacers. And then finally, direct drive, 2-wheel drive chassis transmits motor power directly to the spur gear with a built-in ball differential, and the polycarbonate body recreates the aerodynamic Mazda 787B form. And then on the other side of the kit, we've got a little schematic there showing some of the key points of the design, and it runs through some of the components on here, but I won't go through all those. And then, as usual, the bits that you need to complete the model: the transmitter, the battery, the electronic speed controller, receiver and servo. And then just on the end of the kit here, just to reiterate the item, 47518, and again on the end of the box here, a nice picture of the model itself and Mazda 787B on the side. Well, I've been really looking forward to having a look inside here, so let's get the lid off the box and yeah, let's see what's inside the kit. Well, on the face of it, not a lot, but that's the type of kit these are. So down here we've got their box here with the Mazda 787B in green. Driving rules, I won't read all those out, but let's have a look what we've got in the main bag first. So we've got the body moulding here. Wow, that is superb. Let's get this out of the packet and let's have a look at it. The body is beautifully formed. It's got this huge rear wing at the back as well, really wide. is going to look stunning. That really is going to look stunning. I'm really looking forward to making this. Got pre-cut wheel arches, which is always great. It means you can get a beautiful finish on this just by sliding on the side with the pre-cut rear arches. Very nice indeed. What do we got here? The headlights at the front here. Your little light pods that will obviously sit behind on the body. In terms of the moulded components, let's have a look. So the framework, I'm just looking, I think it's these parts which were moulded in green on the original kit. These aren't. These are moulded in black, as you can see. But these are the frame parts, I think, that were originally in green. We've got the rear wing stays on there, and these are other components for other components here for the chassis. This servo stays here, and suspension spring lifters. Got the chassis, bathtub chassis there. I'm just going to slide out the instructions and the book. Have a look through the book in one moment. And look at the sticker sheet. Isn't that wonderful? Wow, this is going to be a very difficult one to paint. Look at this. That is quite a sticker sheet. Look at all the dashes down the side here. Yeah, looking forward to that. Inside the this box, got a set of foam tyres there. Full set of foam tyres. Some little spacer plates. We've got the moulded wheels. Very distinctive looking with their filled in front wheels and open rear ones. And obviously, just again to reiterate, foam tyres with this kit. Set of cogs there, and then we've got components here for the rear damper and your servo saver. Just put those back in the box. And then in the main box here, I'll just open this very gently, so I want to keep that. I'll move that box to one side. So the motor that comes with the kit is sport tuned, and it is actually a Mabushi sport tuned motor there. Just so we can sort out the screw bags in order. So screw bag A is just the main screws for assembly. Got these two screws that go through the front, very, very similar to the F1 build. Screw bag B is the rear axle and the axle components. Screw bag C is the damper, and as we've seen already, it's a plastic damper, not a TRF damper in here. And then we've just got the body pins and some finishing components for the main body, and I nearly missed these out, the GRP parts for the suspension. Yeah, so not a great deal in the kit, but really looking forward to making this one. Let's have a very quick look through the instruction book. So there's the front cover inside. I'm going to go through this quite quickly. Radio gear, normal Tamiya instructions there. Front suspension build. Yeah, very similar to the F1 car and the Mercedes that I've already built on the channel. Zeroing your radio gear. The front dropping onto the bathtub chassis. Building the gearbox, again very similar to the Mercedes. Then we've got the rear suspension plate screws up underneath the bathtub chassis, and the rear axle drops through. Getting ready for the differential. differential assembly, and also the motor drops in. Differential assembly on the side there with the balls into the differential. Pinion gear, filling the shock absorber, and you can see mounting that onto the car with the framework around the shock absorber. Speed controller electrics, and then the front GRP plate goes underneath the nose of the car. Got the rear wing support structure on the back here. Fitting the tyres, because they're the foam tyres, they're taped onto the hubs, and then fitting those onto the car. And then we come on to the all important part, the body. So cutting the body out, cleaning it with soapy water as normal business. Then we got window masks. I didn't actually see if there's a set of window masks in here. I guess there is. Complete set of window masks there. And it does look like there's a second sticker sheet. Let me just slide this out. Let's look at this a little bit more carefully. So we've got the window masks there, and then the renowned stickers and charge for the rear wing. Yeah, that's the Mazda to the top of the window. So window masks on, and then we've got to look at all the wrist geometry on here. So these lines across the body, I'll just bring the body back into shot. There's some very, very fine masking lines. Now, I'm not sure if the camera is going to catch this up. I'll try and catch it in the right light. But there's a masking line running across here, and a masking line running up through there. And then we've got other ones running up the side of the car as well. There's one through here as well. And these masking lines correspond with this diagram here, where we've got these different masking lines running across the body. And it's a case of lining up tape and spending a fair bit of time masking off these sections to spray the first paint colour. So in with the PS21, which is, I can't remember which colour PS21 is, which is the Park Green. Once you've sprayed that, then you take off the masking and then spray in the next colour, which is the PS24, which is the orange. So masking up the body, doing your first spray with the window masks in, take this masking off, leaving the window masks in, do the second spray. Once that's done, and then do the rear wing, the end plates, the light buckets, and then it's a case of applying the stickers. So there's a large sticker that fits onto the rear of the car, and it gives some instructions about how to apply that larger sticker, peeling back around half of it to start with. And these two large stickers go in front of the glass on the front, and also one large one on the roof just here. Once that's done, then it's a case of introducing all of the dotted lines, which I did show earlier. That's these dotted lines down the side here, and bringing those. So we've got this big large sticker to go on the roof, and then the dotted lines down here, which then cross across the body. And then once that's done, then the rest of the stickers and livery can be added to complete the build. It looks truly wonderful. I'm really excited to build this one. And then finally the body drops onto the chassis. And then on this page it's got all of the settings on here. So we've got the toe in and toe out on the front steering, giving the car a little toe in and pointing the wheels inwards, emphasises straight running over steering toe out. Toe out, which points the wheels outwards, gives such sharp steering response. And then just here, the ground clearance has a great effect on stability during cornering. Then the damper settings, choosing a softer oil in there maybe, and adjusting the chassis roll as well. Then we've got hop-up items here, which are the bearings. And then towards the back of the kit here, the usual instructions on how to run the model. And then the usual on the back of the kit here, all of the components. So, I mean, I've said this before, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're fully aware. But if you're looking for a component in the kit, they're all listed in the margin here, and you just go straight to the back of the book, and it tells you what sprue they're on or what screw bag they're in. You know, if you're looking for example, this MB9, which I just saw here, MB9, comes straight to the back here, and it tells you it's in screw bag B. But as I say, if you're watching this one, this is a very special kit, so you're probably fully aware of that anyway. So over the next few videos, my plan is to build this, do the body to the best of my ability, and yeah, have this as an absolute shelf queen. I won't be running this one because of you know, it's so hard to get hold of. It's taken me forever to get hold of one of these, and yeah, really looking forward to building it. So, well, there you go. That's just an unboxing video, show you what's in the kit. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, or if it's been of any use, then please do give it a thumbs up, and please check out the channel, lots on there, and if you can subscribe, I'd be very grateful. Lots of rudder control builds on both channels, and yeah, I've certainly got the Mercedes on there, and there's a couple of F1 cars, and yeah, I enjoy my kit build. So yeah, please do check out the channel, and as I say, if you can subscribe, I'd be grateful. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up, and yeah, join me for the build, and we'll leave this one there. I'll just say thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.